Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana has basically just moved sideways over the weekend. I think it moved up a little bit, made a new local high and actually hit our resistance area that we talked about in the last few days. And we've seen the first reaction already to resistance. Essentially what we want, that's what the resistance area is for. But in this video, we want to explore if Solana can still push a little higher short term and what the likely scenarios are. At the moment, looking at the bigger picture, that's unchanged and the structure hasn't changed for weeks, if not months. So the structure is still assuming that this is an ending diagonal and that a B wave low was made in June. And then this here is a wave 1, this rally into July. We had a wave 2 pullback into our support area and then a wave 3, which was quite long, but that's expected in the third wave. And the third wave also reached the ideal target, the 1.38 extension for a diagonal. There are a couple of ideal targets for a third wave in a diagonal, and one is the 1.236 extension, the other one the 1.38. The 100% extension is the absolute minimum, and if it doesn't even reach that, I would normally not consider it complete. But that was reached. It reached even the ideal targets, and yeah, therefore we are now watching if this third wave is complete. It could be complete. At this stage, it can still extend higher if it wants to, but also a high B wave is possible. So we're going to take a look at that now. But obviously, it is at the moment, I'm watching if this fourth wave is unfolding and then another wave 5. So still bullish, okay? Still a bullish scenario I'm tracking here because the fifth wave eventually should anyway send us higher towards around about 79, 93, maybe even $113. Yeah. Obviously, what happens after that, we will have to deal with that when we get closer to that level. We're not even in the fifth wave, okay? So, but it's likely that we get a deeper pullback afterwards. So at the moment, it could be that we are in this wave 4. I sometimes read in the comments, people get frustrated because fourth waves are exactly that. Always do my best to prepare you for these. And if we really are already in a fourth wave, then there are a few things to talk about. First of all, it is likely that this fourth wave is a sideways correction because the wave 2 was a sharp correction. So it doesn't need to go very deep into the support area there. It could just turn into a massive triangle, for example, okay? But it should still be recognizable, that wave 4, in length. It is possible in a fourth wave that we get a lot of fake outs. Wave 4s are volatile and frustrating, time consuming, and we have to prepare for a lot of volatility. And that's basically what they are. And that's what many people can't deal with. And that's why they get frustrated. That's what a wave 4, however, does. Yeah. Be aware that the coin already rallied significantly. So there are people who are already selling for a profit. All of that is happening in a fourth wave. A lot of people wait to enter in a fourth wave, but they typically just then participate in a fifth wave, which can still be significant, but just be aware of that. So at the moment, the assumption is that we are in this fourth wave. Again, it's not fully confirmed. It could still be that the third wave is extending. Still, that would be my alternative, okay? But also that would be a bullish scenario. So at the moment, I'm tracking 2 bullish scenarios, which is good. And in the preferred scenario, we are basically here in the wave 4 already. The potential is that this is now turning into an ABC structure. A wave, the B wave is unfolding. We've been waiting for that B wave, then a C wave down. In this B wave, okay, I made you aware of the resistance area, which will likely be relevant for the B wave. You see the price today reacted here, or was it yesterday? I think it was today, reacted to the 78.6 retracement level already on the 4-hour chart. We didn't even break above that level, so we only had a wick here. So good to see the reaction at the resistance area. We actually want to see that. The resistance area is supposed to show something, okay? Otherwise it shouldn't be there. But the idea is that if we are really in this B wave, we want to see a reaction to resistance. So where exactly the price will get rejected is really not we can't determine that. But obviously, as you know, because the A wave is a 3-wave move, the B wave can be quite aggressive. It could even overshoot above the previous third wave high. And that's something I tried to prepare you for in the recent weeks, that we can expect a rally here, even just a corrective rally within that larger fourth wave correction that we probably entered already a couple of weeks ago. So we've been talking about this correction, that it should happen. It already started likely a couple of weeks ago. We already had a significant pullback. I mean, see, this price already dropped like 25% today. Someone commented, we've been waiting for a correction. The correction hasn't shown yet. Well, it's here, right? We've already dropped 25%. Yeah, 25% from $68 all the way down to 50. Okay, and then we had the first setup for higher again, and here another setup for higher. So the correction is here. How low we eventually go, we will see. But as I said to you, it could just be a sideways correction. So it's too early at the moment to confirm what exact shape this correction will take. That's very important to understand in order to manage expectations and to avoid frustrations, because it is not possible in a correction to say what exact pattern it will take. I think we've still done a really good job getting some setups here determined and identified within a corrective pattern, which is extremely difficult. But it could be that, yeah, it's forming just a flat structure. A wave down, a high B wave, and then a C wave down. And then that could be it, and we rally, okay? It is possible, because we currently see corrective moves down and up, that this is turning into a triangle. That's too early to confirm. So it's entirely possible that it's doing something like that, okay? That it's turning into some kind of a larger triangle pattern somehow. Obviously, too early to say how exactly this will be determined. We need at least 3 waves or 3 legs for that. We only have 2 at the moment, okay? So for 3, when we have 3 and it's forming a higher low next, then we can start to define and talk about a triangle. But yeah, I mean, within corrections, it's very hard to say where things are going, so we just need a little bit of patience. At the moment, the assumption would be that we are still in the B wave. I think to expect another leg up here is reasonable. Basically a wave 5 of C of B. That expectation would be reasonable. Targeting possibly $66 or $68.30. A break below $58.70 would be first indication that this move to the upside is over, and that we might have either started the C wave down or the C wave leg of a triangle, which would form a higher low. So I keep you updated about the structure. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Here you can find additional content every single day. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.